Hello everyone, welcome to another one of my walking videos. This is day 4 and part 2 of my walk in beautiful Vienna, Austria. And we are now in this gorgeous palace called Schonbrunn Palace. I might have pronounced it wrong, so excuse me. I hope you've got to see my other walking videos in Vienna. In the previous video, we have walked around the front of the palace and then around the gardens. And we are now walking from the garden towards the palace, but around the back side, the rear side of the palace, if that makes sense. This is a beautiful place, and the best thing of all is that it's free. It's free to walk around the grounds, the gardens, like we're doing now. You only have to pay if you want to go inside and look at the exhibits inside the palace. So that's the best thing about the place. And the next best thing was the weather. It was absolutely perfect. As you can see, it was such a nice, warm, sunny day. Highly recommend it if you're ever in Vienna. Come here and check the place out. All right, so this is a really breathtaking view from the back of the palace. Just as impressive and outstanding as it was at the front of the palace earlier. I can understand now why everyone want to be king, queen, emperor, whatever. Imagine having such a view every day. It really can't be any better. Okay, so this is really a breathtaking view from the back of the palace. Just as impressive and outstanding as it was at the front of the palace. I can understand why now everyone wants to be king, queen, emperor, whatever. Imagine having such a view every day. And quite honestly, as far as I can remember, although the palace might not be as big and as grand as the Palace of Versailles, the views from the outside certainly seem to be much better than what Versailles can afford. I definitely prefer the outside view from this palace than what I can remember from the Palace of Versailles. So this is definitely my favorite at the moment. All right, so after walking all morning and then admiring that awesome view, we got a bit hungry. It's time to go for some refreshment. And the only place we can see that offer refreshment was right at the very end there. I don't know if you can see, but right at the very back, there's this pavilion. That's where they sell some tea, coffee, and cake and things like that. So, of course, we had to head up that way. And as mentioned previously, this broad wide avenue was not made for walking. It was made for horse-drawn carriages because, of course, in those days, the nobility wouldn't be walking there. They'd be hopping onto their horse-drawn carriages and have their servants pull the horse along up there for their refreshment. So to walk it was a fairly long way, but no complaint there because it was a very lovely scenic view. However, just make sure you've got enough energy left to make it all the way up because as we got a bit nearer, there was a fairly steepish hill. Uh, you have to drag yourself up that hill to finally make it to the pavilion for refreshment. Okay, arriving at destination. However, it wasn't that easy to get inside though because we tried the front door, it was locked. We tried the side door, and that was locked as well. Finally, the only door left was the back door, and we got in through that one. So I'm guessing the front door here must be for the king, the side door for other nobilities, and the back doors are for commoners. So there you go, I've sussed it out for you. We finally found the correct entrance at the back here and went in. No, actually, it was such a nice, sunny, warm day. We decided to sit outside instead, basking in the sun. And I ordered my tea and cake because I like tea. I went for an Earl Grey. Now, normally Earl Grey is quite good. It has a strong, distinctive taste, but for some reason, the one I ordered here was, ugh, it was terrible. It has no taste whatsoever. I dunk it in water for at least 5 minutes and there was still nothing. It just tastes like a horrible milky water kind of thing. The worstest tea I have had. So not recommended. The cake was very good as usual. The only complaint was that it was small. It was a dingy, tiny little piece. It was a sweet chestnut cake. I wish it was a bit bigger because I could easily gobble up a lot more. And it wasn't cheap. It was fairly expensive. I guess refreshment at these places are expensive. And my friend went for some sort of Austrian special beer of some sort. Very nice. I shall be writing a short piece on the tea and cake in my blog. So if you're interested, head over to my blog to read all about it. We have now finished with our refreshment and is making our way slowly out of the palace. I need to get the tube back to central Vienna, pick up my luggage, then take the train out to the airport to head back home. So this is it for now. Hope you enjoy watching my walks around Vienna. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel because the next video we shall be back in good old London. Thank you for watching. See you then. Bye.